I've been on macOS for over 13 years and I've been a MacBook Pro exclusive user since 2015, but it's time for a change. Now there's been multiple custom PC builds on the channel, but no true non-Apple laptop until now. This is the Lenovo Slim 7i powered by a 13th gen Intel Core processor, and I'm up for the challenge to see if this could be the overall laptop experience for me. Today's video is made in partnership with Lenovo and Intel. Let's start with what I've been using, which has been a 14-inch MacBook Pro M1 Max laptop, 24 cores, expanded to 128 gigabytes of RAM and 60 GPU cores. Over the top, right? But I'm also conveniently testing a 16-inch MacBook Pro M3 Pro laptop, which has 12 cores, 6 performance, 6 efficiency, 18 gigabytes of RAM memory, and only 18 GPU cores. And this is the more ideal candidate for today's comparison. So here's what I'll be switching to. The Lenovo Legion Slim 7i with the Intel Core i9-13900H, which has a total of 14 cores, 6 performance, 8 efficiency. RTX 4070 laptop GPU, 4608 CUDA cores, and 8 GB of GDDR6 memory. Now, this is a gaming laptop, and we know gaming happens with Intel, and these laptops are designed to game, and I'm here for it all. I've built custom PCs exclusively for this, and now I can have that experience and more in a portable package. Now, my MacBook Pros can only offer me the other typical laptop and creative experiences, but gaming has always been more exclusive to the Intel platform than others. So now it's time to see if I can take my creative heavy life and fulfill it here on this Intel based laptop and adding gaming to the package. Now, this current model and build is a lot less in pricing at a current $1,739.99 pricing, but also even at its original retail price of $29,999 is obviously more cost effective. Now, the first thing I did instantly was install and load Call of Duty MW3 to put gaming to the test. I've always built massive PCs for gaming, and I couldn't wait to see what this slim package could do. Oh, and it can do. I was instantly impressed with the screen quality and frame rate performance. This is literally a mobile gaming powerhouse that you can take with you. And the fact that I could get desktop level performance in a sleek package, I was genuinely impressed. This has a 240Hz display, and I was able to crank out close to 200 frames per second. This is largely due to the 13th gen Intel Core performance, which has power needed to optimize today's most demanding gaming software. Pair that with the RTX 4070, and this thing is ready to tackle mostly anything. Stream video, multitask, play music, and encode video, all while gaming on the go. Now, when I first tested the gaming experience, I was on Wi-Fi, and I still got a solid latency in COD. I tested gameplay on both the 5 GHz band and my Wi-Fi 6E setup. It legit gave a smooth, lag-free, high-quality gaming experience, and again, I am impressed. And here's another thing I instantly enjoyed about this laptop. The port layout on the rear with clear light indicators for the power port, HDMI 2.1 port, 3 USB-A 3.2 Gen 2 ports, 1 with power delivery, and those are just the ones on the rear. I still have an SD card slot on one side and a headphone jack, 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, and 1 Thunderbolt 4 port as well, with both of those having support for DisplayPort 1.4. Yeah, way more ports and I/O than what's on my MacBook Pro. I'm less likely to use a dongle on this machine, and I would need one on the MacBook just to match it. Now, with the abundance of all of these ports, I have multiple options of connecting a 240Hz external monitor. And I did just that utilizing the HDMI 2.1 port. But you can also utilize the Thunderbolt 4 port capable of 40 gigabits per second and has the bandwidth to connect that and much more all over one single cable. Now, to be fair, the MacBook Pros come with 3 of these Thunderbolt 4 ports, HDMI out, headphone jack, and an SD card reader as well. But having the multiple USB-A ports built in made connecting my gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, and gaming controller as convenient as ever. So testing gameplay onto an external monitor was as equally impressive as it was gaming on board, but a much larger screen, obviously. This is giving me the feeling of a legit portable desktop gaming PC, and it is. Now, obviously, when pushing this amount of power out of a slim design, you might be wondering, what about fan noise, right? Well, take a listen for yourself. You can hear the fans putting in work necessary to cool this i9. But if you're using the speakers while the fans are kicked up, it helps balance it out. Now, the MacBook Pros are notorious for their quiet fan noise or lack of fan use. But under load, the 16-inch MacBook Pros can yield some fan noise as well, but overall, it is quieter. I haven't found it to bother me, and if I'm gaming with headphones on like I normally do, then it's even more of a non-factor. Now, I told you guys earlier how good the game looked to me on this 240Hz built-in monitor. So what we have here is a 16-inch 2560 by 1600 IPS anti-glare 240Hz HDR 400 100% sRGB 500 nits peak at 189 ppi. Now the 16-inch MacBook Pro has a 16-inch 3456 by 2234 mini LED 120Hz HDR wide color P3 600 nits peak at 254 ppi. So while the MacBook is more pixel dense and has mini LED technology, it's also half the refresh rate of 240Hz, and the peak nits are separated by only 100 nits. But you do have the option to upgrade the Legion Slim to a 16-inch 3200 by 2000 IPS anti-glare 165Hz 100% DCI P3 430 nit peak at 236 ppi, which honestly has the trade-off of refresh rates in favor for a more pixel dense color accurate display. The MacBook Pro's display can only be creative friendly, while on the other hand, you get the option of a creative friendly panel or outright gaming enthusiast panel on the Legion Slim. And even on the 240Hz gaming panel, my graphic works look decent enough for me to get inside Photoshop and build thumbnails as I normally would. Now that brings us to performance. Yes, the M chips on MacBooks are exciting, powerful, and efficient. But in trying something outside of this, I've come to realize that experiences like this are also able to be accomplished within options like this Slim 7i powered by Intel. The 13900H Core i9 paired with the RTX 4070 and this Legion Slim 7i chassis has given me true perspective. I can engage in high frame rate gaming, watch and browse the web casually, consume YouTube, edit in Photoshop, have plenty much multitasking power, all within a portable on-the-go immersive gaming station. I'm thoroughly impressed. Looking forward to trying and using more Lenovo products, Intel products, and just expanding my reach beyond the ecosystem. My name is CJ, this is the Tech Corner, and I just switched to prove that there's more than what's just familiar. You technology snobs, I done just about had it with all of y'all. Listen, duck.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night.